weapon of choice. The nose cone, not the warhead, that is guidance. That's all electronics. Now, Nike was the most widely fielded and so, in that respect, successful weapon system of its type, and the first functional of its type, a heavy surface-to-air missile, which, if you're curious, was replaced after its decommissioning by the Patriot missile system, still in use today. But it was so widely used because it could meet so many roles. It had plenty of speed, had plenty of range for something in a defensive network, and it had quite the payload, which was variable. In there, you could have several things. You could have a conventional warhead, which was still quite nasty. T-45, 625 pounds of HBX high explosives, blanketed in 2 sheets of quarter-inch hardened steel cubes. These numbered over 20,000. We're talking a fragmentation warhead. Gigantic shotgun blast. You only needed a couple of those to pepper your aircraft, and you would shred yourself in the extreme speed. They had an impressively large radius because of that. Then we go into the nuclear variants. Different variants of the W-31. Either a smaller tactical battlefield type weapon, mostly used in NATO countries, which could be pressed into surface-to-surface operations. Nike could do that if you trained for it and outfitted it. Mostly a NATO endeavor because there was a different battlefield out there, or possible battlefield. Could be used as an atomic demolitions munition to take out moving infrastructure and funnel moving troops. Only South Florida, really, in the United States was prepared to do something like that, filling that odd coastal defense role to take out possible incoming Navy elements. But really, when we're talking the U.S., Nike used the bigger variants, 20 and 40 kiloton W-31 variants. Again, Hiroshima was about 15. That's how far we have progressed. Much smaller, several times more powerful. Now, why would you do that? One big firecracker could take out an entire incoming formation. Area of effect. Only one needed to get through. And bombers ran in big fleets in these days. But why would you detonate a nuclear device over your own territory? You're going to suffer nuclear fallout. It's better than whatever's incoming. This was a compromise they were willing to make during the Cold War because utter destruction was the other option. It's better than the enemy dropping perhaps several megatons of force on your infrastructure at their leisure. So, trade-off they were willing to make. But that flexible payload section is what made the system itself so flexible. Now, what else is in here? Because you guys have some time to explore. Some various testing equipment, some pictures about things we've talked about, some site maps about the building of this place. Transport tube in the back, how they would move pieces of this around. You never knew you were going by it on the interstate. If you do the park stamp, the coolest one in the whole park is over there, because you can't always get to it. There's also a little visitor comment book. We love hearing what you guys think, as long as it's appropriate. If you thought the dogs were interesting, all that stuff in the corner was donated to us by South Florida Nike vet. I guarantee you those choker chains walked around these barns hundreds of times. If you want to look inside the technology of the day, one of the nose cones, there's one in the back corner. So go have fun, poke around for a bit. If you have any specific questions, please let me know.
Whoa, Nike missile sites.
That's actually really sharp. It is fun.
David, look. If you bought a box of Cheerios, you could get a guided missile and launcher. I know, right? It used to be you could get toys in your cereal box. One of the toys for the Cheerios that year was a guided missile and launcher.
You're good.
Where's
Near the cottage, there's a lot of places, especially
we'll have to look.
And I was sort of ready to head home, so
come back.
I told my husband, like, we need to get somewhere to eat.
The first thing. First aid for electric shock. That is. Wow.
Use wooden pole or rope. Apply artificial respiration.
I'm heading out.
motors. Oh, that's why.
There was live ice.
Oh, thank you. Florida Everglades. Nike missile base. Decommissioned in 1984, I believe. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something. Bye-bye.
You just post it without edits?
Yeah.
Is that going to your YouTube?
Yes, live.